YouTube is happening. It is Tuesday, October 7th, and we're talking baseball today. There are two games in the playoffs happening, both on the AL side of things: Seattle, Detroit, Toronto, and New York. But we have flipped from the first two games. We're now in the other locations. You can see the standings currently. The AL game between Seattle and Detroit is tied at 1, the series, and then Toronto has been whooping New York's ass, basically. So we'll see what happens. It's a race to 3 in this series. So it's a 5-game series. You get to 3, you move on. Simple as that. So Toronto might be advancing today. Who knows? Yankees need to pick it up if they want to survive. So let's take a look at what we took yesterday in the plays. I took these 4 plays. I took Snell strikeouts, Luzardo strikeouts, and Murphy in the over. Well, Snell hit his. Luzardo got pulled at 5, sadly. And he was pitching great, too. And all of a sudden, they bring the bullpen in, and all of a sudden, belt to ass. I mean, it's 4-0 after that. So Murphy hit as well, and then the over 7.5 hit. So 3-1 should have been 4-0. So close, so close. Anyways, whatever. It happens. You get hooked all the time. So if you want the plays typed out like this for every single sport, or you just want access to spreadsheets, you see this before you, or you just want to come join the chat, it's all there for you. Go check out the HQ if you want it there. So enough of that. We got 2 games. Let's jump to the first one right now. All right, first game is going to be that Seattle-Detroit game. That game starts at 4:08 Eastern. So we got some mid-afternoon ball, and then we got the other one starting at 8 o'clock. So they kind of have a spotlight today. Outside of that, all you really have is NHL is happening. Their opening day is 3 games. Yes, there will be a video coming after this for NHL. Don't worry. Got to do that every day. It's NHL hockey. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we have currently Seattle 126 on the road with a 7.5 total. We pop over to the sheets. We see the numbers, what they've been up to. Again, both teams striking out like crazy. Strikeout props are always on the menu with these two. Hell, they're on the menu for all the teams playing, basically, it feels like. So you can see that if you want to there. Let's pop over to props. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click it, sign. Go get you a week for free. It's there for you. Let's see. We want to, this is HR. Let's go pitchers. We have Flaherty going up against Gilbert today. Well, like I said, we're going to look at strikeouts for both sides because they're both in the bottom 5 strikeouts of all teams. So Flaherty a 5.5, and then Gilbert 6.5. I feel much better about Gilbert. Just off the get. I don't trust Flaherty. I just don't. So that's why. That's a strikeout number. You can see what it looks like. It is just not zoomed in. It's a little zoomed in. Yeah, we'll zoom out a little bit. Perfect. Let's see. He's averaging 4.8 on a 5.5. I know Seattle's striking out a lot, but come on. Come on. None of these are Seattle. Head-to-head versus Seattle, this is what he's done. He's done 5 and 7 his last 2 outings versus them. Last 10, last 5. Let's go earn runs. Take a look at that. He is averaging 1.8 in the last. So he's pitching well. He's just not striking anybody out. Last 10, he's at 2.8 head-to-head. 2-1, so not bad overall versus Seattle. So let's pop to the other side. Gilbert, his strikeout 6-1. Man, used to be better. Wasn't he like really good early in the season? Let's go look. Yeah, remember these fun times when he was really good? All of a sudden, he has a nice little downward trend after he popped off a 13 versus A's that one day. Now he's like kind of like, I'm tired, boss. I ain't trying to keep doing this. So he's 6-1 on a 6.5. Could take this. Absolutely could take this. Hell. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to take either one. Neither one looks good. We want cushion. That's how we do things around here. Otherwise, we're just chasing. And I'm trying to chase bets. We're trying to win bets. So you have a 2 averaging your earned runs in the last 10. You're head-to-head. You have a 3 and a 0. Strikeout-wise, what do you have? 9 and 10. So, okay. You do like based on Detroit. You're 9.5 average on a 6.5. All you need is 7 strikeouts for a plus 101. Tempting. Very tempting. Yeah, you're tempting, but the other one's not. So let's go matchups, look at history, and get all that out of the way. Bullpen, down. Flaherty versus Seattle. Historically, Suarez has a 250, 3 homers, 4 ribbies, and a 1.0 OPS. Randy's got a 375 with 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, and a 1.7. Other than that, there's a home run for Julio, but he's only got a $143, which means that's all he's ever done is a home run. So you see the numbers, and Crawford's got a 429, but nothing to show for it. So on the bad side, Cal's 1 for 7. That ain't good. And anybody else worse? Canzone's 1 for 7. Rayleigh's 1 for 7. Julio's 1 for 7. That's just none of those are good. So let's go righties. They are versus righties. Let's go Detroit versus righties. You see the numbers there. Gilbert versus Detroit historically. Strikeout numbers. Let's start with there. 50, 33, 50, 44, 50. I can feel that. I think I can do that. I might take that strike. 7 strike. I think he can get 7. He got 9 and 10 last 2 outings. I think he can get 7 versus him. So. Let's see the numbers. There's not a single home run on here. There's only a couple RBIs scattered throughout. 375 and 8 at bats. 1 for 9 for Ibanez. That ain't good. 1 for 8 for Torque. That ain't good. 375 and 16 at bats for Suarez is really good. And then Green, Riley's at 417 and 12 at bats. So that's pretty good too. So we have a couple of bright spots on both teams, and we have a couple multiple miserable on both sides too. So let's go to HR. HR. Is this one right, Joe? Yes. We have very little to pick from. A couple hits. We got Riley Green again. Okay. Gary Carpenter. We know Carpenter's not doing good. And I think he was, 1 for 8, 1 for 7. We'll look at him, though. We'll check it out. Riley Green's at 2 and 1-8. I'm not saying, you can take if you want to, but I'm not touching that one. No, I'm good. Carpenter's at 2-2 and 1-5. Again, not loving it. To be honest, I don't like many things in here. The only one I even consider taking is going to be Logan Gilbert strikeouts, just because of his last 2 versus Detroit. His last 10, he does show, he has that potential all year. He had a 6.9 on the whole season, but you can see, I don't know if he got a little tired or what, or just I don't know, but still. Pitching outs, I know some of you want to see that. Let me go back and show that real quick. There's his outs for the last 10 games. Let me show you Flaherty's outs as well for the last 10 games, just because I know you care. There you go. So I think I'm going to take Gilbert strikeouts as my only play in this one, because I'm not loving it at all. So Gilbert over 6.5 Ks. I'm going to chase that plus 101, and we're going to take that and move on to the next one. So one play for that game, which probably should be 0 plays, but I'm not passing on a day when there's only 2 games. So if you don't like it, just pass. You don't have to play it. I'm picking one game. You see me, if I like plays, I'll take 3 in a game. I don't care. But Gilbert, that's not bad. It's not a great play, but it's an okay play. So we move on to game 2, which is Toronto and New York. And we have watched Toronto belt to ass for 2 games now. New York is at home now, so it's time to nut up if you're going to do anything, because you're going to be on vacation mode tomorrow. So we have Yankees 144 favorites at home, 7.5 is our total. That's cool, whatever. Lines, swap this over to Yankees and load it up, and offenses galore. Instantly thinking over of 7.5, especially with the way Toronto's bats have been right now. Yeah, definitely. And we know the Yankees have pop potential because they have the talent to it. So let's over 7.5 is probably a play on my card regardless in this one, just because of the Toronto alone. So let's go pop over here to props to see what we got cooking. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Let's change you to this one. And we got Carlos Rodon versus Shane Bieber. So what do we want? We don't want strikeouts with either one of these. If anything, I want earned runs. We see Carlos has been over strikeouts, but it's Toronto. Toronto's been the #1 strikeout team this entire season. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that one. You have fun with that one. I'll click on them though, just so we can show like some other things. So let's start with Rodon first. And you see his strikeouts if you care. Head-to-head versus Toronto if you care. This is last season. Look at this season. Toronto does not strike out much this year. So if you take it, you're going to sweat. Even if you hit it, you're going to be a little sweaty afterwards. We go outs. That's versus Toronto. We go earned runs versus Toronto. Let's go last 10. We'll step back a little bit. Earned runs. He gave up 3 each before that. Great. 2s and 1s. That's what you want to see from your starter. Exactly. Good stuff. Strikeouts. Last 10. There it is as well. Let's pop over to Bieber. Bieber, last 5. Let's go. I can't even go last 10. 2025, because he hasn't pitched many games this season because he was obviously coming back. So, but he started his season in August. So since then, his earned runs, 229 in the last, 8 games? 7 games. Pretty good. Can't complain. Since he got him for 5, that's the only bad one. Strikeout wise, if you care about it, there you go. Focusing more on not striking out, looks like. Outs, if you care. His outs have been 14.5. He's gone over that every game so far. Let's go to, I can't look at head-to-head because there's nothing popping up. So let's go matchups. Maybe that'll show us. Bullpen. A lot of options for Toronto. A lot of options. Come on down. We got Rodon versus Toronto historically. And we can see Vladdy has a mind-boggling 588 average, 1.6 with no strikeouts and 17 at-bats. Oh my God. Vladimir, what are you doing? Vladdy Daddy owns Carlos. Oh my God. Other than that, no one else does it good. Yeah, Straw's, what, 1 for 11? Schneider's, what, 2 for 11? But they're so hot right now, does this matter? Because this is history too, so we'll see if that matters or not. Let's go lefties. This is how Toronto hits lefties. You see Vladdy loves lefties. Yankees versus righties, there you go. Bieber versus righties overall. There's your stats. No home runs, only a couple RBIs. There's not really. Volpe being 0 for 7. Judge being 0 for 7. That's kind of hilarious. That's you don't see that too often for Judge. 2 for 9 for Stanton. Okay, I'm still leaning over because you know why I'm leaning over? It's because we have a little something called the bullpens coming in. And Yankees bullpens, I've already bet on them to choke so far, and it's already paid off once. I think it's Boston. So Let's see. Let's go HR. Pick the right game. And who do we have any bats? We have some. Anybody good? We have Varsho. We have Judge. We have Kirk. Nope. Okay. Clement, and we have to go find Vladimir. We got to find him because when you have a 5 something average as that 17 at bats, you get honorary treatment. So we'll do you last. Varsho had a nice game last time. He had a Wendy's. He had a faux. Hey, good job, buddy. Last 10, you see what he's up to. 3-5, 4-4. Varsho's obviously on fire. What was your, you did pretty good, I think. Weren't you doing good or were you doing bad? Let's see, I have to go back and look. Matchup. Let's see, come down. Whoop, too far. Toronto, Rodon. Varsho. Yeah, you're 2 for 6, so nothing really there for you. So, but yeah, you want to take somebody who's on fire, he might be somebody to take. We'll leave him out for a second. Judge, 2-4, 3-6. Overall, not doing bad the last 10 games. You can see what he's done. Only one game. The one game against Boston, he didn't do anything, but everything else he's done. He's shown up. He's done some stuff. Let's pop over to Kirk. 4-6 and 2-4. Kirk just randomly showed up out of nowhere, so the whole team is hot for Toronto. It's crazy. Clement popped off 4 and 2-6. Everyone's on fire right now. And then Vladdy at 3-8 and 2-7. So this is why I'm not going to take a specific Blue Jay like Vladdy or Varsho. I'm just going to take Toronto overall. So I think I'm going to double dip. I personally think Toronto is too hot to stop right now. And I think Yankees just ran into a team. It's just sports. You run into a team that's hot, you clap it up for them, see you next season, because sometimes you just can't do nothing about it. So I'm going to take the over 7.5 because I think Toronto might hit that by themselves. Like, let's go look at Toronto team total. I'm kind of curious about this. Let's go match in case the Yankees want to show up and play ball, which are they? I don't know. Let's go team props. Toronto runs over 3.5 is plus 100. What? The hell with everything I just said. That's my play. Toronto to get all they gotta do is get 4 runs. Toronto team total over 3.5 or plus 100. Sign me up. Sign me up. I almost want to double that play. What? 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 I don't know. And then what's Toronto on the money line? Yeah, I can get plus 144. Toronto's too damn hot. I gotta take it. Everybody wants to bet the Yankees. It's in New York. Everybody's like, oh, the Yankees won't get swept. There's no way, right? This is baseball. We've seen the wildest shit happen this season. Anything can happen. So give me Toronto to get 4 runs and to win the game. Those beautiful plays. Love those 2. So I have 3 plays. They're all plus money. So if it goes 0-3, hey, whatever. But if it goes 3-0, many. So I think we're good. That's a good day. Tomorrow is the 8th, and we have multiple games, if necessary, for some of them. So obviously, I'm back tomorrow. I'll do a video on Wednesday. We'll break these down. Hopefully talk about our wins. I appreciate being here. Drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't. Good job. Check out the HQ. Check out Outlier. Let me know what you're playing, and I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday for some more MLB.